Hey, Harvest Connection Church. Hey, thank you for joining us today, this afternoon. I'm here with Renee Cano. He's going to join me. Hey, we're going to do a walkthrough. As you can tell, we're at the 45th building, and we're going to go through every room, answer any questions, and just show you all the amazing progress that's happened over these past few months. So let's get started. Come on, Renee.
All right, I'm excited.
As you guys can see, we already have rock right in the front of the building. I heard that next week the cross is going up, right, Bobby? Cross is going up next week. As you can see, there's a lot of water here on the ground. The construction guys are cleaning the windows. They're going to be taking the tent off, replacing with new tent, and all of our doors are going to be coming in right through here. So keep on coming. All right, Renee, your first time in.
Wow. All I can say is wow. This does not look like the old building that we came into when we prayed on. Pastor Brett, this looks amazing. I'm trying to take it all in, but from the stone to the door, I know we're going to see it all right now.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just telling you, if you were here in person, this looks amazing right now.
It's awesome, huh?
It is awesome.
It is exciting.
Awesome. Very exciting. So where are we going to start?
Let's come through here. One thing that we have not seen in a while, or if you've ever seen, is the cafe room where the coffee is. And I know that's really important. So right here, when you walk in through the front doors, to your right is our new coffee room. So look how big this is.
So how many tables do you think we're going to have set up in this area?
So I've been trying to measure and trying to figure out. One thing we're going to do, instead of having tables of 4, we're looking for tables with 6.
Okay.
So we can have families come in and sit down, groups of friends. The youth can hang out on Sunday mornings. This is also where we'll have our Bravehearts on Tuesday mornings and Titus, the women's group, on Monday night. We'll actually do it in here.
Wow.
So we want larger tables. Okay. So we can have a message. We can have a time of questions, of table time. Okay. And then on Sunday, it'd be a great place to get connection going, sit down with a group of friends.
And it's a great gathering spot just to have some coffee and gather.
Yes, sir. We're going to have about 60 to 70 people can sit in here is our goal.
Wow.
We got plenty of space.
Church, I'm telling you, it looks amazing right now.
It's going to be good. And then our coffee team, we've had a bunch of questions about our kitchen. Now it's time for you to see our kitchen. First off, look at this. This is our serving window. We're going to have a counter right here, so we'll just be full of coffee. And then whenever we have events, we can serve food off of right here. Now, I apologize for the noise. They're still working. They're still going to town. Let's run in there real fast. Look at all this space, Renee.
Wow, I'm telling you, man. Talking about being servant leader, man, right here. You're going to have an opportunity to really serve food and drinks and everything in here. There's a lot of space. So what's going in here exactly?
We're going to have everything. We got a double oven that's in our foyer at the church right now. It's coming in here. We're going to have commercial refrigerator, freezer. Okay. We're also going to have a warming cabinet. One of my favorite things is an ice machine.
Wow. That's great. So I'm telling you, Pastor Joshua cooks. Is he going to be in here cooking or what?
I sure hope so. During the week. And the little pantry right back there.
Wow.
That's an amazing pantry. So this is a ginormous upgrade. I'm super excited for our coffee team, all of our hospitality team in there. And we're going to have a TV monitor here. So if we ever need overflow, like when we have our auditorium filled, we'll be able to pipe in the worship service and the message right here so people can still stay in the cafe area and still have connection.
You already can feel this is going to be a great place to gather and worship. It's all, not to ask you questions, we're walking around, right? Looking at everything. Like, for me, this is great, but after I drink coffee or something, I got to find the restroom.
Yeah.
So, like, where is that?
That's a good
Can we find that?
Okay, this is our cleaning closet. It's not right here. But right here is the women's bathroom. And
are we allowed to come in here?
This is the first time. This will be the only time I'll allow you.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
I gotta get my flashlight out. We'll see if we can see anything.
Wow, ladies, this is huge.
Can you see, Callie? All right, let's take a look. We're trying. This is going to be where the sinks will be. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go from having 1 sink to 4 sinks.
Wow. Talk about a lot of hand washing. Wow, that's a lot of hand. Now, most important, how many portholes do we have for toilets?
Let's take a look.
That's what everybody wants to know. Bobby said we have about 100 portholes here, but how many we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, you can sit 9 people in one restroom. That is amazing. How many people can we sit in our current bathrooms?
Like you can't see anything. Okay. We're still recording.
Oh, we're still recording. Our camera is going crazy. We don't have much light. What did you ask, Renee?
Well, I want to ask, how much seating do we have in our current bathrooms?
Right now, 2.
2. Okay, from
Two.
going to 2 to 9.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then we got a little water fountain right there, and then we have the men's restroom right
So
there.
for that means we can push more coffee because we have more toilets, right?
We're going to make the hospitality, the coffee team work.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Looking good.
Now, real quick, let's go right here. As you can see, this is our new connection desk. And look at this.
Man, breathtaking. I don't know who's behind this design, Bobby, whoever designed. This is breathtaking right here. This is just beautiful. Wow. I mean, I already can imagine people being behind this and just greeting people they come in, helping them find their way. This is awesome.
This is going to be a great way for people and first-time guests, anybody who wants to serve, get connected to the church. There's to be no doubt in their mind where they need to go. This is where we'll come. We'll fill this with people, and we'll have TV monitors all back here with upcoming events, with videos. Like I said, we can pipe the service out here if needed for an overflow. We can pull chairs out for overflow. This is going to be amazing.
So I guess this is another gathering spot, people greeting, right, praying together before they go into the worship
Yes,
center.
sir.
Correct?
One thing I really love about this church is that it's not, you go in some churches are just so big, you just can not see people.
Right.
We wanted to make sure this is narrow to help us stay connected.
Absolutely.
So you're not lost in the building.
And I like that because one thing about our small church is being intimate with others,
sir.
right?
Yes,
and
sir.
keep that intimacy,
Yes.
right? And not take away from that. So
So
I
that's
love
what the goal
that.
for this.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we'll keep on moving right over here to the kids area.
Okay.
So this is right where the kids will come check in. This is their check-in table. We'll probably have some more check-in stuff along the wall, along with some other TV monitors. There's so much awesome stuff right there.
Man.
Before we go in the kids area, I do want to show all the parents with little kids in the nursery. Right here is a window that you will be able to see in to your little ones, but they won't be able to see out. And so at any time, you can come right out this door from the auditorium and check on your little ones.
That is a large nursery room.
Yes, sir.
That is a large one. That's great. That's going to be really helpful for moms. Really, just really quick peek.
Yep.
Right, grab a drink, go in the worship center, and just check on your child. Love it. Really awesome.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's go in the kids area. One cool thing about this kids area right here that Amy's really super excited about is this space right here. This was going to be the check-in, but we decided to carry the check-in out there.
Okay.
So now this is a nice little play place.
Okay.
For the twos can come out and play around in their worship room. Right now there's a little playhouse.
Yeah, I've
a little
seen
slide.
it.
That's going to be right here. So even though we don't have a playground outside, they'll be able to come in right here and play and have their own time, and we'll have them secured and in this one little area. So
I can already start picturing it, right?
Good.
Amy running around with the kids in here. That's awesome.
So all the rooms, they don't have lights turned on right now, so we're going to go kind of quickly. We won't go in every room. But we got the nursery, 2s and 3s. And right here is the bathrooms. So we have the girls' bathroom right here. Like I say, we're kind of struggling with lights, so we won't go in there. But let's see how many. Yes, we have 2 stalls in there.
Okay, 2 stalls.
Yes,
That's
sir.
great.
For the girls and the boys, a little water fountain right here.
Okay.
Yeah, the boys.
Boys' bathroom right here. Okay.
So it's pretty cool. It's really coming along. And we got the big old ceilings, not going to feel closed off like our current building.
Absolutely.
You can look up, you can almost hit your head. Lots of space as we just keep coming down this hall. It just kind of makes a little U right here. And I know Pastor Matt mentioned we do have our special needs class, and that is right over there.
And I think that's an important room to have, absolutely. And as I look at these rooms, that's just a lot more space for kids to come, right?
Yes, sir.
Receive the word, right? Be prayed over. I love this.
It's going to be great.
Because it's all about the younger generation and growing them up. So I think this is awesome.
We're creating space right now. This is Miss Amy's workroom right there.
Awesome. Okay.
For all the teachers can come together and gather and get a game plan for the day.
Absolutely.
All right, so this is the big worship space.
Okay.
This is where most of the worship is going to be happening.
Wow.
I'm super excited about this space. It's really coming along. You can see the stage right here where our youth worship team will be leading the little kids in worship. We're going to have speakers hanging. We're going to have a TV monitor right here so the kids can do all their dance moves.
Yeah, they go crazy, man.
Oh, man, I love it. I love it.
Wow, little booth back. It's just like a mini sanctuary from the big one.
That's what we say. There's big church and then there's little church.
Love
so little
it.
church is coming along. We have our sound booth. Just a few weeks ago, Pastor Matt, myself, and about 4 other guys were in here, and we ran all the cabling back here to run for all the TVs. I got the new sound cords, so we're about to run all the sound equipment for the TVs, for the speakers, for the lights that we're going to hang.
Right.
And what's really cool about this, too, going quickly here, is the partitions for the walls.
Oh, wow.
So all
Yes.
3rd, 4th, and 5th grade will be in here. And then if we need to and make 3 different rooms, these walls can be closed off. And each room will have their own exit door as well.
You know, and what I like about this is design the rooms is I know we have a function for them, but I can see also a different function you could use with these rooms based on the equipment that's in here, right?
Awesome.
For events or anything else. I mean, this could be a whole other meeting room if you wanted to,
You're right.
if we had some kind of event. So I love that.
And what's really cool thing that we've done here, and that's what myself and Matt and a whole lot of other men who've been helping me out, is that all the worship, all the kids and all them, even though they might be in their own separate rooms, they're all going to have worship at the exact same time. So whenever there'll be a person in the sound booth and they'll hit a timer, a 2-minute timer saying, we've got 2 minutes before we get started with our worship. And all from 1st grade and up in all of their rooms, the timer will go all the rooms.
Wow.
The worship, they'll start right here. It'll start in their individual rooms as well.
Great.
So they might not be in the same room, but they'll be all worshiping all at the same time.
Parents are going to love that, man.
Good. And then the same thing for the little kids. They will control all the TVs and we'll start worship all at the same time.
That's great.
And that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Man, it's exciting seeing all this for the first time.
Yeah, it is, man. This is great. I'm glad you were able to join me.
Yeah,
today,
thank you for letting me join.
All right, let's keep on going. So we come out, and as you can see, right over there is where we entered. But then now we're going to have a certain exit door.
Okay.
So instead of having to go back against the grain as people are walking in, we can exit right here. And that's going to be nice. Because right now at the church, people are coming and going.
Exactly, exactly.
Now we can exit out right here where the connection desk
Well, I see that with just a nice flow of traffic, right? You know, with our smaller church, sometimes the traffic is going both ways.
Yes, sir.
And we've got some traffic that will be able to come through that
and
smoothly.
Pastor Joshua has already been talking along with Bobby, who's helped us out with our security for the kids, so that parents that that this door is an exit door. Whenever we're being checked in and pre-service, this door will be locked and you can't get in it. They'll only be coming out, and so that door will always be locked. And then the doors going into the kids area, once service starts, they will be locked, and there'll be someone manning that door if you need in to allow a child who might be running a little late or needs something, you'll have to be let in. So our kids will be fully locked in and secure.
And that's what I like. I can tell that there's been a lot of thought put into of how things are going to be functioning in this church, and I love that. Right. That's great.
All right. Who's ready to see the auditorium?
I am. That's one of my favorite places. Absolutely.
As we walk in there, as you can see, church, there's this wall right here. It's dark in there, so we're having a little light issues. So I won't take you in there, but there is a door right here, and this right here is our nursing mother's room.
Okay.
And so we'll actually have working lights in there. We'll have a TV in there that'll be piping in the service. So it's a big space.
Are you sure that's a nursing room? That looks like a car gallery.
It is a
3 cars in there.
Space. We're going to fill that with rockers and couches. It's going to be really nice for the mothers.
Awesome. Awesome.
So, all right, here we go. Let's walk into the auditorium.
Wow. Well, the first thing you notice is that huge stage. It just hits you. Wow.
And with the season that we're in with Christmas, man, my wife and I were already planning Christmas next year.
I'm sure.
We actually have space that we can add Christmas trees. No, but we can have a whole lot of cool stuff up there. We're super looking forward to it. And I still have a goal.
Okay.
My goal is one of these days for Christmas Eve service, I'm going to make it snow.
Oh, really? Have some machines that's going off?
It's going to happen one of these days.
Yeah.
I feel this is the building.
Wow.
It's going to be great.
So let me ask you, while we're in here, where's your space? Because your workspace back here, right, with all the equipment and everything, where's that going to go? All the sound booth equipment, everything like that, where's that at?
Yeah, you know me too well.
Yeah, exactly.
So the sound booth is right here.
Okay.
It's going to be an awesome sound booth. And what we're going to do, we've really been thinking about our camera and our camera placements. So we'll actually, right here in the center, we'll have kind of a big platform, kind of built up for a camera. Okay. They'll have that center shot out of the way. Then we'll have a booth right and left, one running sound and one running media. And it's going to be really, really pretty.
Wow.
It's going to be nice.
So I take it this is going to be running some great equipment that we're going to have up here, right? With lights and everything running down on the stage, correctly?
Yes, sir. Okay. We're going to have, I'm not for sure yet the size of our monitor back there. We're going to have one big monitor up back there. We're going to have lots of different lights, opportunities of things that we can do. Our worship team, they'll be able to freely be able to move. And that's one thing I'm looking forward to. I asked our audio people, I'm like, we need to make sure that Allison is completely wireless.
Right.
So she can have the full stage to dance and worship and lead us
Exactly.
into the time of worship. Man, I'm looking forward to that.
Now, I know the other question probably people are thinking as I stand in here, right? It's a huge room. So let's compare this a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much we can fit congregation-wise in our current sanctuary to what we have here now.
Yes, sir. Right now we have 300 in our auditorium.
Okay.
Right here we're going to have 575.
Wow. 575. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that
Over
include,
200.
will we have any chairs in the back? I know in current sanctuary we sit some chairs across the wall.
We will have the opportunity to do
Okay.
that.
Awesome.
But right now, just with what it's been spec'd in, 575.
Amazing. So what else do we have in here?
So it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have 575 chairs in here. As you can see, our stage. One thing is you can see there's a lot of, this stage, there's just a lot of stuff. Lots of beams and lots of things. Well, some of this stuff is for, right here is going to be where our subs will be going.
Absolutely.
But right here is, we're trying to make it where it's soundproof. So whenever we're dancing and jumping and worship, and when Curtis is running around like crazy,
absolutely,
it's going to be quiet. So you won't be hearing all the banging.
Okay.
So there's a whole lot here to try to make that happen. But then right over here, they start getting a little bit narrow. And the goal and the point for that is right over here is where we'll set up our baptism tank.
Oh, that's awesome.
When we have baptisms. Right over there, we have a handicap ramp going from behind the stage. We'll actually store the baptism tank over there.
Okay.
But then we'll wheel it on, coming right over here. And man, Bobby really took care of me on this.
Okay.
Because right now, whenever we want to fill the baptism tank and drain it, I have to get my big old 100-foot water hose, go clear across the auditorium to get water and to drain it. They put us water right here and a drain.
Amazing.
So it's just going to be right there. And it's going to be, anytime we need a baptism, we got you.
Amazing.
It's going to be good.
So can I ask you one question too? Like screen-wise, what is that going to look like for praise and worship? You know, we have it set up in the middle. We're going to read, right? You have the lyrics coming up for our great songs. What is that going to look like in here?
Yeah, it's good question. Yeah, thank you. Our AVL guys we talked to him about that. What's the best thing that we need? And he said, man, if I had to come in here and money was not an option,
right,
I'd put you one big screen right here.
Absolutely.
And he said, that's just all you need is just one big screen. Right. We thought about doing on the sides, and we might add on to that later.
So right now we'll have a screen.
Right now we're going to have one big screen right there. Absolutely. And man, they have all their computer softwares, and they show us pictures of people sitting down and their eye level and how they're able to see. And it's going to be one big screen right there. It's
awesome. That's great.
And we're going to be having monitors in the back for the worship team to see Pastor Curtis, so he can see his notes, countdown timer within his time frame.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're going to have, right where these beams are right over here is where our side cameras will be mounted. Okay. One cool thing is, we'll be able to have other camera people be on the stage. You get a really cool shot for those who are watching online at home. But we're really keeping all this in mind, having a time of connection of worship here, experience here, and at their house.
Love it, man. You're going to love it. I can feel it. I can feel it in here.
And so right over there, just real quickly as we finish up, that's our green room back behind that wall. That's where the worship team will be hanging out at pre-service. That's also where Pastor Curtis will sit. We have a lot of mechanical stuff over there. We have our security team, their camera booth. They'll be monitoring the cameras. They'll be back over there. We got storage. So my office,
absolutely,
over there.
Okay.
Just the time frame. We won't go over there, but right back behind that wall over there is full of storage.
Okay.
We have double doors on the side, and that gives us the opportunity to get 2 golf carts to help with parking.
So explain that to me. We'll have golf carts picking up people in the parking lot and bringing them to our doors.
Kind of like how we have the Hoover right now.
Absolutely.
The van.
Absolutely.
We're looking right now for some golf carts to help with people all over the place. So we'll have golf carts going wherever it may be, and trying to get you in and pull you in. And
that's awesome. That's great service.
So that's all the time we have right now. Church, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you here next year.
Love you guys.